Hello everyone, DarkChiron here with just a little quick update. Probably won't take too long, but you guys will be able to see from the video timer whether that's true or not. And I'm already rambling. Awesome. Okay, so obviously the game giveaway from around Christmas time is over at this point. The people who won have received their prizes and gotten back to me about it, so if you didn't hear from me, then you didn't win. Sorry. I'll go ahead and post up here. I'll put a little graphic over showing what the answers were to all of the game images. I know that some of them were a bit darker than I had hoped. I apologize for that. However, YouTube darkens every video you upload, so the images ended up actually being darker on YouTube than they were in my initial image. So I didn't know they would look quite that bad. However, quite a few people got them, so at least a couple people out there was able to reason out what the pictures were, even though they were rather dark. I'm starting work on the Lovecraft series that I was going to do. The working title that I'm thinking of at the moment for the show will be Love for the Craft. It's a not at all clever play on Lovecraft's name, because I'm really horrible at coming up with show names or names for anything. So if you guys have ideas for what a show about Lovecraftian horror could be called, let me know. Maybe I'm sure it'll be better than what I've come up with. And that's kind of what as I said, that's kind of where I want the series to go. Is I want it to be about all things Lovecraftian, not just the stories he wrote, but also any media that has been heavily influenced by him. Speaking of media that was heavily influenced by him, actually, before I segue off that way, I had such a good segue point, I just wanted to go do it, but I had to say something else. The reason why I hadn't started working on this earlier was I was kind of waiting on word back from some people in regards to using their media in some of the videos in order to have more than just my albeit handsome face talking to you in the camera. I wanted to have some visuals of the things in the stories that I was talking about. That didn't work out. And while technically speaking, fair use would allow me to still use that whatever I wanted, kind of, sort of. I know it's a gray area. They have not expressed a great interest in allowing me to use their media, and so I'm not going to. It was just a courtesy to them, and since they didn't care for the idea, I guess I'm not going to do it. So, at least a couple of them will just be me talking to the camera. Maybe if I can find some images that are okay to use, I'll be able to overlay them. But I'm just not going to be able to use as much as I wanted to. Anyway, back to Lovecraftian-inspired things. The Last Door, which I have done quite a bit of a playthrough of thus far, I have gone up to, at this point, finishing Chapter 1 of Season 2, and the end of the game is Chapter 4 of Season 2, and that just came out not too long ago. So I'm going to have to play catch up on that. So I'm going to start doing some videos for The Last Door, and that should not take me too long because each of those chapters seem to be about an hour, give or take. So I know the last one's probably a bit longer, but we'll see how it goes. It shouldn't take me too long to get through it. And on another note, I'm going to be starting Silent Hill 3 rather soon. I have been researching the story, the overall plot of all the games, all the background stuff, how all of the psychological stuff works, how the other world works. It makes your head hurt if you actually get into it. But I've been looking at all that stuff so I can hopefully provide some insightful commentary while I'm playing the game. I've also been tinkering around quite a lot with it because I don't know if you would just figure this by yourself, but playing a Silent Hill game on the PC with a keyboard and mouse, it is crap. It's horribly awful, and I'm not doing it. So I found some hacks. I guess they're hacks, sure, why not, to allow for me to use my PlayStation 4 controllers to play Silent Hill 3, which is nice. And I also found some other tools which will allow me to bump the game up to 1080p widescreen resolution on a game that's that old. When was this game? Let's take a look. When was the game released originally? 1999. That's what the copyright, I don't know if it is anyway. 99. So, game that is 13 years old. I found wonderful things from fans that allows it to be in full HD and widescreen resolutions. It helps, of course, that all of the textures in the game were stored at an incredibly high resolution, even if they weren't displayed that way initially. They were stored incredibly high level, so everything looks wonderful. And I'm just glad that I got working, because I will be damned if I buy and play the HD releases for Silent Hill 2 and 3. There is no way I'm doing that. It's not going to happen. No. Anyway, as I said, I've rambled on quite long enough. That's all I really had to say. Thank you for your time, and I will see you all next time.